spit all
Finally!
over you?
Oh my god, finally I'm free, thank god! What a nightmare! Listen, can you pull the inhibitor chip out of me? It's the metal thing stuck in me, just pull it out!
Ugh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that feels so much better, thank you. Yeah, sorry about the spit. I needed to get you infected with the translator microbes. That's sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet. Listen, my name's Kenny. I'm a Gatlian. We gotta move. Ignore her. It's very important that you listen to everything I say. Okay, it is your lucky day right now. We can survive this together if you just listen to me. Those G3 guys are gonna turn your whole species into drugs. Can you handle a gun? Oh yeah, bitch. Fuck yeah. Now grab the warp drive and use this to warp the hell off this doomed planet. Sorry, no offense. I don't mean to upset you, but yes.
Oh, did that thing just spit all over
Finally!
you?
Oh my god, finally I'm free,
Come on.
thank god! What a nightmare!
Come on, behave.
Listen, can you pull the inhibitor chip out
A
of
little
me?
bit.
It's the metal thing stuck in me, just pull it out!
What the
Not
fuck is that?
not the best, but we could get that to
feels
work.
so much better, thank
Ooh,
you.
it's pretty
Yeah,
far
sorry
that
about
way.
the spit. I needed to
Alright,
get you
let's
infected with the
just-
translator
yeah,
microbes. That's sort of how it
and rock
works.
it over.
I guess you guys don't have those here
Come
yet.
on,
Listen,
come
my
on,
name's
come on,
Kenny.
come
I'm a
on, come on.
Gatlian.
This is a bit slow.
We gotta
Come
cut
on.
it. We gotta move.
What
Here it
is
goes.
Is it talking to you?
It's a little bit slow.
Ignore her.
Yeah,
It's very
bugger.
important that you listen to everything I say. Okay, it is your lucky day right now. We can survive this together if you just listen to me.
Damn.
You're gonna turn your whole species into
That's alright.
drugs.
I just might
Can
use
you
that
handle a
recording
gun?
for
Because you know I'm kind of a
that.
gun. And
You know what? Just had the brilliant idea just to do checkpoint after checkpoint here, just so I can explain how to do this properly.
Did that thing just
Even though I
spit
just
all
failed
over
it.
you?
Oh my
So
God,
you want
finally
to
I'm free, thank
disengage
God.
the
What a
bin
nightmare.
interaction if
Listen,
you're doing a
can you pull the
checkpoint,
inhibitor chip out of me? It's the metal
not
thing stuck
kicking
in
it
me.
over
Pull
the
out.
barrier. Now that's way too far, right? The barrier, right, it kind of
Oh,
curves
that feels so
around
much better, thank
with the
you.
edge of the
Yeah,
road,
sorry about
right?
the
So
spit. I needed
it
to
slows
get
you down
infected with
here
the
at the middle of the
translator microbes.
footpath.
That's sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet.
It slows
Listen,
you
my name's
down
Kenny. I'm a Gatlian.
kind of here in the middle of the footpath, you know, so that's the line of the barrier, right?
Talking
If
to you?
the edge of the
Maybe we
bin
should go
is
back to that.
even
Ignore her.
near
It's
that,
very important that you
you're
listen
not
to
going to be able to
everything
walk
I
far
say.
enough to tip
Okay, it
over,
is your
right? Just before the checkpoint happens, and I won't be able to do this. So the edge of the bin, okay, needs to be about here. Needs to be about here. Not too far. It doesn't want to be in the middle of the footpath. All right, it wants to be a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer, almost on the edge of the footpath too. That way, when you stand on the edge and the bin starts to rock over, it's going to tip that length, really, and push you to the other side of the barrier. So let's see if we can get a nice angle on it again. I think it's actually harder to do the setup on this if you're doing it via the checkpoint. Because the warp base, when you play through on a straight run, the warp base disengages the bin interaction. You'll see the garbage bags jump. But now, we just need to touch it with our toe.
What a nightmare. Listen,
That's so nasty. And just try to spin it around.
What the fuck is that?
Give it a nudge up this way. See, I'm kind of on the edge of the footpath here.
That feels so much better.
Alright.
Thank you. Yeah,
Let's
sorry
see
about the spit.
if you can get a little bit of an angle, and then we just need to rock this blue bin over, walking into it, and we'll step up, and we just walk across. Close to this edge is better, and we can just walk over. Alright,
Talking to you?
easy. Now we got it.
Maybe we should go back to the house.
Ignore her.
We got it.
It's
We're outside the
very
barrier.
important that you listen-
Let's do it again. Honestly,
Honestly,
the having to disengage the bags is quite slow, right? Because if I run up to it right now and just try to give it a kick like I normally do, sometimes it works, turns out. If it stands up like this, just try to push it from the side. Just try to push it this way.
Oh, that feels
Just try to
so much
knock it
better.
over.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry about the spit. I needed to get you infected with the
This is
translator
not a
microbes.
very
That's
good
sort of how-
checkpoint. That's probably what you don't want. Like pushing it along the ground when you're running into it. You do that with the blue bin too, so I suggest walking forwards and backwards into the blue bin to kind of get it tipping.
I know my how did you have a day?
Oh, did that thing just spit all over
Finally!
you?
Oh my god, finally I'm
Donk.
free, thank god!
And
what a nightmare!
you
Listen,
want to avoid
can you pull the inhibitor chip out
touching
of me?
that
It's
onto the
metal
blue
thing
bin.
stuck in me, just pull it out!
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that feels so much better, thank you. Yeah, sorry
See,
about
look,
the
now I'm
spit.
just shoving it
I
again.
needed to get you
This is
infected
one of the
with
worst
translator
setups with
microbes.
the
That's sort
freaking
of how it
checkpoint,
works.
bro. The checkpoint's disgusting. Let's see if I can get it to do it naturally. Okay, let me stop focusing on it so
Did
hard.
that thing just spit all
Finally!
over you?
Oh my
Touch
god,
it.
finally I'm free, thank God!
Start rotating.
What a nightmare! Listen, can you pull the
You know,
inhibitor chip
even
out
that's
of me?
okay,
It's the
right?
metal
As
thing
long as
stuck
they're
in
not
me. Just
touching.
pull it out.
Try and
What the
rock the
fuck
blue
is
bin
that?
over. Forwards and backwards a couple of times. Might help it.
That feels so much better. Thank
You
you.
want to walk
Yeah,
into
sorry
it as
about
it
the
tips
spin.
over. So
I
we can
needed
walk
to get you
over
infected with the translator microbes.
use the
That's
tip.
sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet. Listen, my name's
See
Kenny.
how
I'm a Gatlian.
I had the
we
bin
gotta
positioned
move.
What is it?
so I
Is
could
it
still walk to
talking
the
to
edge
you?
before the barrier
Maybe we
stopped
should
me.
go back to the
Ignore
house.
her. It's
'Cause if you
very
couldn't
important
walk
that
to
you
the
listen to
edge,
everything I say.
you're not
Okay,
gonna
it
be
is
able to
your
tip the bin
lucky
over.
day right now. We can survive
I'm
this
through.
together if you just
I'm through.
listen to me.
Let's do it again. Yeah, if you focus on it so hard, you're gonna screw it
Did
up.
that thing just spit
So we
all
just
over
want to give it a
you?
little
Oh my
tap,
god, finally I'm free, thank God.
disengaging
What
the
a
bags,
nightmare. Listen,
rotating,
can you pull the inhibitor chip
without
out of me?
knocking the
It's
blue
metal
bin
thing
over.
stuck in me. Just pull it out.
That
What
may
the
even
fuck
help
is
as
that?
well. See, it's got just that distance right there
That feels
between the
so
bins.
much better.
We're gonna
Thank
rock
you.
it over.
Yeah, sorry about the
Step
spin.
over.
I needed to get you infected with
And
the translator
tip.
microbes. That's sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet.
Easy.
Listen, my name's Kenny. I'm a
Easy.
Gatlian.
Easy. Let's do it again. I should even have the timer on so you can see that it's like, you know, this is quite clean right now. Started to relax a little bit now that I'm not focusing so hard on doing a tutorial.
Oh, did that thing just spit all
Alright,
over
tap
you?
it again.
Oh my god, finally I'm free, thank God.
Give it
What
a rotate.
nightmare. Listen, can you pull the inhibitor
I'm
chip
getting,
out of me? It's
like,
the
I'm
metal
not even
thing
getting
stuck
the
in me. Just pull
rotate.
it out.
But even,
the fuck
like,
is
seriously, just that gap between the bins is the
Oh,
distance,
that
right?
feels so much better.
As long
Thank
as you're
you.
not shoving
Yeah,
the
sorry
blue
about the
bin
spin.
along the
I
ground.
needed to get you
Stop
infected
shoving
with the
along the
translator
ground.
microbes.
Can you
That's
fall
sort of
over,
how it
please?
works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet.
Yeah.
Listen, my name's Kenny. I'm a Gatlian.
This is the
we
one
gotta
problem you may
kinda
have
move.
with the
What
setup.
is it? Is it
There we go.
talking
That
to you?
there's a failure.
Maybe we should
That's
go back
one
to
of the
house.
worst ones you can get.
Oh, did that thing just spit all
Finally!
over you?
Oh my god,
Right,
finally
give her
I'm
a
free,
tap.
thank God! What a nightmare!
That's
Listen,
not
can
very
you pull
good,
the inhibitor chip
but
out of me? It's the metal thing
it's now
stuck in me. Just pull it
rotating.
out.
What the fuck is that?
So back to pretty much the edge of the barrier there.
Oh, that feels so
See if we
much
can
better.
rock this
Thank
over.
You. Yeah, sorry about the spin.
It may be a little bit
I
far,
needed to
but
get
we
you
should be
infected
able
with
to
the
reach it.
translator microbes. That's sort of how it works.
Oop, there
I
we
guess you guys
go,
don't have
and
those
rock
here yet.
over.
Listen, my name's Kenny. I'm a Gatlian.
We are through
we
again.
we gotta move.
What is it?
If you get it early enough, just keep running up the road, right?
It's very important that you listen to everything
You want
I
to
say.
run it
Okay,
straight,
it is your
right
lucky
here.
day right now. We can survive
And
this together
warp
if you
base.
just listen to me. These three guys are
What?
gonna turn your whole species into drugs. Can you
What?
handle a gun? Because you know I'm
That
kind of a
has
gun, and if
never
you
happened
use me
before.
To kill those G3 grunts, you know they're gonna fucking kill us.
Okay, now I have to
Do you
figure out
really
why
not know
that
what button
happened.
to press? Just keep hitting buttons, triggers, all of them. One of them's gonna
That
make me shoot.
was it because of the checkpoint, maybe?
Try
Maybe it's
pressing anything,
maybe
go
it's-
nuts,
no.
Maximo. Is this your first
No, because
fucking game?
I've seen somebody else get the skip with the checkpoint method, and they got
Come
the
on,
warp
just
base, I
press
think.
something. Whoa, yeah, there we go.
So we have to walk back out here to activate the grunts, or is it locked up? Wow. Yeah, right. I've never had that happen. So what happens if we do checkpoint now? It's gonna put us inside. That's strange. Yeah, right. Okay, well, we're past the checkpoint now, so tutorial over. I hope that helped people. And I hope you don't get that where you get pushed to the other side of the warp base. Maybe I got it too early, but once you hit the middle of the three-way intersection that's right here on the road, you should just appear inside the base. But mind you, I always like, well, not always, but more often than not, I'm gonna get that bin skip first go because the warp base disengages the bag and bin interaction for me. So I don't get a funny little kick straight off the back. I can just run up to it and just knock it in front of the bin. Anyway, hope that helps. Bye.